In 2023, a few online real gaming companies had challenged GST notices, which asked them to pay a whopping 2.3 lakh crores, calculated at the rate of 28%, and 30 such petitions are pending in the Supreme Court. As of December 2023, these online gaming companies have been slapped with 71 show cause notices involving alleged invasion of GST of Rs 1.12 lakh crore in 2022-23. Since the notices were issued under Section 74, which empowers the department to impose a penalty of up to 100% of the tax demand, it may take the amount to over 2.3 lakh crore, including interest. From October 1st, 2023, 28% GST was imposed on the full face value of online gaming bets by the GST Council, which promised to review the levy after 6 months. The industry has been seeking to have 28% GST calculated on the gross gaming revenue instead of the face value of bets. Gross gaming revenue is the difference between the amount wagered minus the amount won. Full face value refers to the contest entry amount. Gaming companies think it is incorrect to levy a tax on the full face value because every time a game is played, a user must pay 28% GST on the deposit made. This will make these platforms more expensive and less accessible to the masses. As of now, these online gaming platforms are partially or fully absorbing the GST. However, the courts in India have from time to time noted that the game of skill cannot be taxed on par with the game of chance. Games of skill are those which require skills to win, play and win. Game of chance does not require any skill to succeed and hence they are taxed at a higher rate. However, the GST Council's decision does not make any such differentiation. After the Council's decision, online gaming firms face significant tax demands. They began challenging these notices in various high courts, resulting in 27 petitions nationwide in 2023. These notices were issued following amendments to the GST law in August 2023. In September 2022, a GST intelligence unit issued a show cause notice to Gamecraft Technology, alleging non-payment of Rs 21,000 crore in GST, marking the largest claim in indirect taxation history. Gamecraft Technology Private Limited faced accusation of promoting online betting through games like Rummy Culture, Gamezee and Rummy Time. Officials claimed that GTPL did not issue invoices to customers. GST officials imposed a 28% tax on betting amounts totaling nearly Rs 77,000 crore. The dispute primarily revolved around whether Rummy was a game of skill or chance, and whether GTPL provided services involving actionable claims subject to taxation. GTPL promptly challenged the notice in the Karnataka High Court. After lengthy deliberations, the Karnataka High Court sided with Gamecraft, affirming that Rummy was a game of skill and that GTPL did not provide actionable claims. This decision dealt a significant setback to the GST department, and the department appealed before the Supreme Court, which gave the verdict in GST department's favor and enabled them to send notices. Now, in the last hearing of 30 petitions, Supreme Court refused to grant any interim relief to the companies against the retrospective tax demand notices that they received despite being urged to stay the notices. Sources close to the development told Money Control that though these cases are listed for hearing on May 3rd, they are likely to be heard only in July 2024.